That's right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. You're feeling that frequency and energy. You should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click it. You get a video introduction rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Sunseti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Sunseti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like it and love it. I want you to get over there, check it out, get you something, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University. We talking about over 1,500 videos, over 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. We got 2 raw for YouTube, and that's a whole lot of them. The Making of the White Man, all the series debates, all the religions exposed, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, this ism, that ism. We got them all exposed. Ancient Egypt, Ethiopia, India, the Naga Kushites, Angkor Wat, Omega, we got it all, family. The Black Woman is God, gas, global African supremacy, Black economics and education with the Grand Master teachers, hand-picked documentaries, hand-picked lectures on all the subjects. Man, I'm telling you, it don't go up there if it ain't mind-blowing to me. And I got some exquisite shit that I know people ain't gonna never think about unless it coming from the general. So get over there and get yourself together. That's right. SETI University, generalseti.com. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon. And I got some fire today. If you miss it, shame on you. You see what I'm saying? I got some 2 Occult. We're going to be dealing with that halftime, Super Bowl halftime, Occult ritual that was put down by Usher and all the rest of the goons. I got it, man. I'm going to show you. It's going to blow your goddamn mind out the socket. We're going to talk about P. Diddy and his connection to Aleister Crowley, right along with Jay-Z. Yeah, it's gonna blow your mind, and you're gonna see, like, damn, man, we is submerged in demonic energy. Get over there today. Over 500 exclusive live streams waiting on you, family. Patreon, General SETI. And to all the family out there, donate to the general. I thank you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family would like to donate, the link is right there in the video descriptions in the chat. Click it, donate. I thank you ahead of time. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. Comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You'll be done for. Now, let me tell you this. Because ain't nobody out there telling you this. You see, know where you're getting this. This is what we do over here. Okay, we go where no mind's gonna go. Now I'm gonna tell you, you wonder, you look out here and they talking about they issuing states of emergency in all these different cities, and I'm gonna go over them cities in a different video. You see, all these states and cities that this particular, and it don't even necessarily have to be. And what I'm going to discuss about, it don't even necessarily got to be in those areas. It could be, the emergency. It could be outside of them areas. But they are issuing a state of an emergency for cities, for Black Power. The Black Power family, to all my family out there, Black Power. You see, they're issuing all type of states of emergency in these cities and states, and people is asking, like, what the fuck could the emergency be? Yeah. What could the emergency be for a goddamn eclipse? And I'm gonna just tell you, because you dealing with a lot of weird ass people. You see what I'm saying? You dealing with a lot of weird ass people out here. I'm telling you this because they not saying shit. When you think about celestial events like this. You know, when you think about celestial events like this, it's a lot of sacrificing that go on out there. Okay, I just want you to know that you can sit in your, and you very well might need the shelter in if you're not aware. You know, this is one of them critical times. You know, when motherfuckers that's out of anywhere. You know, it's a lot of motherfuckers that even in Islam, even, you know, they celestial freaks too. You see, they see certain events as a time of warning and of, you know, a time of even duty. You see what I'm saying? Many people look at this as a sign from the Creator. You understand, to perform certain acts, and I want y'all to be aware of that, especially in anywhere in America. When you talking about crowds, okay, just being in crowds, you see, that don't even sound right in this America. You see, you know, since goddamn 9/11 and shit, and you know, and after that, when they just started having all type of, you know, mass shootings and shit, and this, that, and the third. I'm just being real. I'm just being real with you. Okay, if don't nobody else want to be real, okay, I'm gonna show you a couple of things, but I want you to go up there on because it could get ugly. You know, matter of fact, just go to Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I got videos that I would like to show y'all, but I'm not gonna do it up here because, you know, it could be, you know, these are, you know, blood sacrifices and shit, even though they in movies, you know, but it's so many movies out there that show you how the occult mind thinks. We talking about these motherfuckers that then went left. They all, you know, they get their, you know, they in the back, you know, cooking up shit on your ass and shit, and this, that, and the third. And this is what they do. This is what they do. You can go to all these horror movies, and you can just look it up. Horror movies that, you know, display solar eclipses, or they look at some type of celestial event. You see what I'm saying? As a sign that this is time. They got some prophesized event that, you know, and it's based on a celestial a star or a eclipse, the rising, you know, like some stars only come around every 75 years, every 40, and when that star come, then that's a sign that they should start to, you know, implement some, you know, action that, you know, that been prophesied that they should implement. You see, and so it's a lot of sacrifices that go on at this time, and understanding also that April the 8th is, you see, yeah. When that's why when you know, when you talk about April 8th is the creation of Thelema, you see, of Thelema. You see, and I want y'all to understand out there when we talk, this is ain't got, when we talk about, you know, and understand, even though you may not be a part of any religion, these is religious freaks that don't give a goddamn whether you connected to it or not. They will use your ass as a sacrifice. So I want y'all to be well aware, just because you may not be personally connected to that religion, it still can affect you in the worst way. Okay, so you're not totally off the, you know, your mind is off, but you got other motherfuckers around you, and so that religion is still, you know, is still lurking there in the darkness and shit, waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? It's waiting on you. So just be prepared at all times. Be on your guard and shit around these times, or any other time. I tell you this any goddamn way. You see, but most definitely, even when you talk about that crazy motherfucking group out there, what they call them, Heaven's Gate. You see what I'm saying? And motherfuckers up there talking about some mothership up there waiting on them and shit, and that they should, this is the time, you know, this is the time. I don't know if they saw a star, but it was called Heaven's Gate. But they missed that goddamn gate. That gate wasn't open when they got there. You see what I'm saying? That gate wasn't open when they got there. But these motherfuckers was convinced that they should commit suicide. You see, that which is a sacrifice. You see, so I mean, they could sacrifice themselves, And listen to me. Listen to me when I tell you this. Listen to me and know, if anything, watch. If and be careful. I ain't telling, I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, but I align the thinking, of these peoples, with these events. And I know that Aleister Crowley's religion, Thelema, was created on April 8th, 1904. 1904. So it's actually 120 years to the exact date that eclipse will happen. You see, and this has been prophesied. They know it. It's been prophesied in the group. If you go back, and I showed y'all with the motherfucker David Bowie, you see in that video, Black Star, you see, and it show you Aleister Crowley body floating up out the grave and shit into the damn eclipse. So you got to understand that, you got to understand that shit, you better be careful out here. You got a lot of crazy motherfuckers. And I'm like this. I know my peoples. I know we ain't too much different. You see, when we out, I listen, I'm military minded. I ain't just grimming no motherfucker, but I'm looking. You see what I'm saying? I'm looking at motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I give a motherfucker one good look. You know what I'm saying? To let them know, like, motherfucker, please. You know what I'm saying? I don't be looking, I don't just up and looking, but I make sure I give a motherfucker contact, at least one good time. Like, yeah, not over here, motherfucker. If you even get to looking crazy or looking like you're reaching or doing any motherfucking thing, I done already zoomed in on your jawbone, nigga. And I'm gonna crack that motherfucker in one hit. That's all I didn't already, like motherfucker, what's that motherfucker, what's his name on the, what's the name of that? It be on cartoon, that Cyborg, the black man, the Cyborg, and that motherfucker got that, he have computer and shit. And in his eye, you can see like a little radar, and that motherfucker be like, and you know what I'm saying? I done already zoomed in on that motherfucker jawline and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to, and I'm when I throw this motherfucker, I'm not gonna be playing. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I'm forming everything and power is all together. I ain't gonna be, how some motherfucker they be indecisive and shit. Go up there and you motherfucker, you ain't gonna do nothing to nobody. You got to be decisive and shit. So when I get ready to go, I'm already zoomed in. And when I launch this motherfucker, it's gonna be perfect. And because I know my life depends on it. I'm not saying this to be joking. I'm not saying this because I'm a guy that just walks around and look for shit. But I understand the world. Motherfuckers come in out of nowhere. You in there shopping. You got grandmothers and mothers and, with their children in the grocery store shopping. And here come one of these sick-minded motherfuckers come out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? So, they would never think that, they're going to get groceries to feed their babies. They ain't thinking about no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And so they know that most of the time, because we are not demonic entities like that, we would never think about doing anything. We wouldn't even think about nobody else doing shit like that. You see, so our mind be totally, oblivious to sick-minded shit like that. You see, but, it's a sad, sad world that we live in. And you got to be careful in this world. You see, and like I said, it's a lot of damn movies that people don't understand. Demonic. I like that. And they show you be looking up and you can see the eclipse and shit. And soon as the eclipse, they in there in the basement with some goddamn Ouija board. And, one motherfucker get to shaking and shit. So, shit is going down. Anytime you get and then motherfucker, the candles blow out. And then right before that, they show the goddamn eclipse and shit. And then they down there and the lights on and the little candles and shit. And then the motherfucking candles blow out and you get to hear the motherfucker, like, what the fuck? You know, you being on you at the crib watching the goddamn movie. You get to looking around in your own goddamn crib, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Let me be sure that that shit didn't come, didn't come from up in here. Y'all hear something? You know what I'm saying? And so you got to be careful. You see, when you got motherfuckers that think like that, and they do, it's a lot of motherfuckers. Now, them Thelema motherfuckers, yeah, they're gonna be doing all type of weird shit. Believe it. Believe it. You see what I'm saying? All type of animals and shit, man. Listen, let me tell y'all something. And this is this. Nah, let me give you the rundown on it so you understand that Aleister Crowley took his evil ass to Egypt. You see, I believe his wife was with him, his little son or whatever was with him. And while he was in Egypt, he said that a spirit talked to him, you see, and said that he was the messenger of Horus. That wasn't no damn Horus, nigga. That was Beelzebub. Talking about some damn Horus. Ain't no Horus talking to no goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthal without a pineal, ain't from Africa. The hell Horus talking to you folk? Well, man, get the fuck out of here. That was Beelzebub, motherfuckers. Samael, some goddamn body. There ain't no goddamn, we got to get real. And he said, listen, this is recorded long before this day. He said in his history, you could go look his history up long, that on April 8th, 1904, not just April 8th, but the 9th and the 10th, that this spirit that he called Awas conveyed to him information that he says was divine information that gave him the ability to create the religion today that they call Thelema. And it spoke of, and I went in there and he got these eons. He got ages of, he got one for Horus. He got one for, I believe, Isis too. Got one for Ma'at. And this is why he got that book, the book of the law. You see, because the age of Ma'at is supposedly coming after the age of Horus. And many of his followers and worshipers believe that we very well may be in the age of Ma'at now. But we know that solar eclipse that's coming on the 8th, that's going to be a holiday. It is already a holiday for those who practice Aleister Crowley's Thelema. Okay, it's always been a holiday. And so, that's going to be like a fucking, it's going to be like the millennium, a new millennium for them. This is like the coming of a new age and knowing how they get down. You see what I'm saying? Let me tell you how sick Aleister Crowley is. Let me tell you how sick Aleister Crowley is. Aleister Crowley was in Italy. You see, Aleister Crowley was in Italy. He had a lot of nations didn't even want Aleister Crowley in their nation. Flat out. Motherfuckers would try to come in and they would ban his ass from even coming into the damn nation. That's how wicked he was. The shit that he was doing. His fucking reputation preceded him all over the world. You see? And so he went to Italy and he had this chateau that was in the mountains and shit, you see, and he turned it into one of his temples. And a lot of people believe it was, the main temple that he had. That people, now I knew of another one. He had this other, it was a house that he had inherited. I don't know if it was from one of his family members and a lot of sick shit. I seen some rock star had bought that damn mansion or something to preserve it. But yeah, it was off a lake and shit. And I don't know if his son ended up dying up there or something, where he drowned or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But he was in Italy and they was doing all type of rituals and shit. I mean, this motherfucker was wild. You see what I'm saying? He was up there. He's a polygamist up there, nasty and shit doing all, and they was doing rituals with cat blood. up there doing ritual with cat blood. And I believe the dumb motherfucker required one of his followers to drink this fucking cat blood. And the motherfucker died. Oh man, the motherfucker died. I don't know if it was a man or a woman. I can't remember. And died. And when that happened, Mussolini. Now Mussolini is an evil motherfucker. That's who partnered with Hitler. You see what I'm saying? In World War II, Mussolini and Adolf Hitler. Mussolini deported Aleister Crowley. He had him deported for the shit that he had done up there in that chateau. And when they went in there, that motherfucker had all type of demonic shit all over the walls and shit, this, that, and the third. And so you have to understand, yeah, that rock and roll shit, he's the most influential motherfucker in white supremacy, rock and roll. He didn't influence all them motherfuckers. Every Marilyn Manson, Kiss, what's that motherfucking crazy motherfucker? Ozzy Osbourne. This motherfucker bit the head off a bat and shit. And see, Aleister Crowley is the one that introduced them up. That's why when you see Kiss, you see one of them motherfuckers, they got that white shit on their face. One got a star on his eye. The other one, he looked like goddamn the Barbarian Brothers and shit. And he always sticking his damn tongue out like Ma Cali. So you'll see that them theosophic motherfuckers had a heavy influence on them rock and roll motherfuckers, because they emulate a lot of shit that they wouldn't even known about, like that Hinduism and all of that occult shit. That was Aleister Crowley, Madame Blavatsky, and all them goddamn occult motherfuckers that taught them. And that's the basis of rock and roll. And I'm talking about Alex Cooper too. Yeah. Alice Cooper, he's another sick motherfucker. Pink Floyd, them too. Pink Floyd too. All of them. That's Aleister Crowley. You see what I'm saying? So you see them motherfuckers, that they got shit they call what's that? They got so many kind of metals, and they got heavy metal, they got satanic metal. I mean, they be in there. All that erratic ass energy. Motherfuckers in there hiding a motherfucker and shit. And, man, please. And then they thinking it's the goddamn end of the world and shit. Death metal. That's right. Death metal. Yeah. Death metal. Yeah. Acid rock. That shit too. Yeah. Y'all already know this. So you understand that they're going to be celebrating Aleister Crowley on this. Man, please. It's going to be all type of, watch what I tell you. We're going to go back and we're going to see if General said he wrong. We're going to see. Let's see how many overdoses. Let's see. We're going to see. I'm going to check to see if there was overdoses and how many motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see the crime. We're going to see the crime. We're going to see what happens during that time. And I don't want to see. I pray that the ancestors will hug our people tight. I do. I don't want to see no more bullshit with my people. I don't want to see no more bullshit at all. And so I'm begging the ancestors to hold our people tight on these wicked ass days coming up. Please hug our people tight. But let's watch and see if I'm wrong. We're gonna see. I'm telling you, and remember that I told you this, stay out of crowds. Okay? If you is in an area and you hear me, you know what I'm saying? If you in the neighbor, you're in the hood, or you in the cut now, you got to be in the cut. Don't go and everybody going down to downtown, everybody going over here to this main park, or you understand? Do not go where it's a whole lot of motherfuckers. I'm telling you. Find you, because I mean, if you in the path, you should be able to damn near just look up and see the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go. But I know people like to go and be with it, and I'm telling you, do not do it. Do not do it. And be careful on the streets. You see what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be these lone ranger motherfuckers that just out to find anybody. You see what I'm saying? And so if it's dark, stay your motherfucking when it's take your ass home. Like mama used to tell you when you was young, don't let them motherfucking street lights come on, motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let them listen. When I used to stay with my granddaddy, you know what he used to tell me? He said, look, this is what time I want you to be home. If you're not home at this time, you know what he used to tell me? Stay where you at. That's what he said. And he meant that shit. That mean have your ass in this house. If you ain't here, I doubt if he would have left me, but he would have been mad than a motherfucker. I know how my grandfather, he was from the old school. He was from the old school. He didn't play no games with your ass. You see what I'm saying? I doubt if he would have left me out there, but he would have been mad, and I would have hated to see it because my grandfather was tall, and, you know, he was a military man, and he did not play no motherfucking games. And so that would have been like, man, my heart pumping right now, and he been gone a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, God damn, what would have happened? And my goddamn adrenaline went up a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Stay where your ass at. Stay at home. Get what you need early. Get what you need. Get your food. Get in the house. And if you could watch it at the crib, most definitely see it now. Most definitely see it. Get out there and see it because it won't happen again, I believe, until like 20, I believe they said 44. You know what I'm saying? So you got a while now. You got damn near 20 years before it happened like this again. Yeah. Stay your ass where you at. If you ain't home by such and such, nigga, stay where you at. You know what I'm saying? Your ass will be sleeping out here on the porch. You ain't getting in here. Don't ring no doorbell or nothing. And you know, that's how it is. You see? And so we want you to be careful. But I tell you what, this is one of those celestial events. And I'm telling you, you know, there's some sick motherfuckers out here that want to have a sacrifice. And it ain't just, and it is a cult. When you talk about, you got these crazy goddamn Islamic motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? All kind of in every religion. In every religion is some of them silly motherfuckers. And I'm guarantee you, if it ain't here, watch it. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be everywhere. You see what I'm saying? But I don't even know if you necessarily got to see it. Most people would like to see it. That's a part of the ritual, to see it. So, you know, I don't know, but you might have motherfuckers travel. Listen to me. They might travel to the area to do shit. You see, you got to watch motherfuckers if they ain't from your hood, they don't look like, you gotta watch. You gotta watch, keep your eyes open. And I prayed to the ancestors that, you know, that they hug our people tight, keep them safe. But on top of that, take precautionary measures and, you know, be careful because they are issuing a state of emergency. And it ain't just, you know, they bringing out the National Guards and, you know what I'm saying? And they saying to buy food and you know, in certain areas, they saying buy food, stock up on water and food. What is that all about? What is that all about? You got sick. A lot of people don't understand. You got occult motherfuckers that are heads of state. You see, y'all don't understand that. You got motherfucker Hitler was an occultist. All that goddamn Nazi shit, runes and shit, they was following Madame Blavatsky. You understand what I'm saying? And the lights of Madame Blavatsky. That's where you get all them runes and all them goddamn symbols that they got, which are Viking symbols and gods and shit. Tyr, the god of war. They got Odin. They had all the sigils of them damn Viking gods. I was telling you about that. So you got heads of states that are leaders. And so ain't no telling you. I mean, in some countries, ain't no telling what a motherfucker might do. So be safe, family. Be careful and be on your P's and motherfucking Q's. because it's about that time. The general is telling you this. Pay attention. Arm yourself with knowledge. Hit up some of them links. Support the general. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.